Boom, 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 boom. Editor. This is technically a early access, but this is the realm of have a nice death. I decided to give our boy, the Inquisitor, a little break. And this is the first part. I mean, depending on how it's a gearbox. Wow, it's a sad state of affair when games have to start declaring that yes, we know these are things. We do apologise for all this. It's still in early access. Thank you. It's in early access. I figured, you know what? We'll give this guy a little run. And already I'm actually loving it. Now, is the stream running properly? Yes. Yes. I don't care about the stopwatch. I don't know what that's all about. I like the fact that puts it on. Consume an anima, consume cast the furies. Hopefully it can be themed. Please tell me the stream's actually working. Then again, while I'm using the monitor, the stream is incredibly slow sometimes. Book of Death and Life. Worked. Aha! For Death Industries. Well, that'll work. I've had enough. Like, dude, I am so bored, and the paperwork just keeps piling up. Why are they piling up? It shouldn't be in this much work. It's a work lunch. Not as its original form, but quite frankly... But I've had enough. Essentially what that boiled down to was, I've had enough. I made these guys to make my workload a little easier, so I didn't have to go around the entire planet constantly having to harvest souls. VIP. Death Incorporated. I don't like the directional sticks and stuff. Ooh, nice fluid action. I don't have any... Ooh, that is very fluid. I'm getting big vibes here of our old friend Hollow Knight. And I like the fact he floats. Just sits there, like, no leg emotions, so it makes him more easy to animate a movement. But at the same time, it's so much harder because you've got the flapping of the cape. You can't just make it up as you go along. You know, we have a well-established procedure. What you have to do is... Oh, why is the CEO himself? Excellent timing, sir. Oh god, look at the time. All hell's broken loose. Brad has decided to let all the souls in without proper inspection. All of our departments are overwhelmed as am I. So try to argue with your associates' sorrows, please. Come back, CEO, and have a nice death. Patrick. Ooh, we have employee handbook. Ooh, employees Patrick. The receptionist, Patrick Fuggins, was the victim of a terrible prank at the company he worked at while he was alive. Blind as the bat, someone stole his glasses for a laugh, and the poor old Patrick unwittingly overcooked his favourite dish at the company restaurant. He remembered to pierce the lid with a fork, but accidentally heated it in a nuclear reactor instead of a microwave. Okay, there's blind as the bat, and then there's that. That's a little too far. The funeral weapons. The scythe. Anywhere death goes, the scythe follows. The two are inseparable. It is the physical incarnation of Death's supreme power, and Death alone can wield it. This legendary weapon can cut through time, space, and the elements. Legend has it, this scythe gives off the most awful noxious gases, can summon lightning, and even make a heck of a black coffee from a couple of lukewarm beams. All at the snap of a skeletal fingers. Pitbook. Pitbook, the company's codex. Its heart and soul. The codex has gone by many names. The Book of the Doors, the Book of the Void, the Tale of the Final Passage. It's a remarkable work that contains answers to all of the universe's unfathomable questions, on condition that the subject holds a certain degree of interest for the book. It contains everything you need to know about occultism, magical disciplines, and the flavour of dog treats. It's not a particularly serious book, which is why it's not surprising to see the following on its inside cover: the top 100 stupidest deaths, or anyone who reads this will die soon. No, seriously. Death Incorporated. For a long time, Death worked alone with no place to call home. Back then, he didn't even keep a log of it to track his victims. It was time of adventure, where the line between passion and professionalism was quite thinly drawn. All this changed when Death met Jacob, and they realized they needed somewhere to house his colossal forge. Then they had to delegate to a handful of spectral staff using Cloak's power. The company first began to take shape in the crypt of an abandoned cathedral somewhere in Europe. Move. Yeah, there's way too many dead people. I'm going very slowly. Harriet. Hey, boss. So, ready to get the deaf? Ink, house in order? Just don't go spraying anything at the start. Harriet, do not make me hit you. Ready for the warm-up? I want to hear those bones cracking. Chop, chop. Oh, so now getting the tutorials and stuff. Boing. Ooh, like that. Hup. Hey. Hup. Nice. There's the boss. Don't call for the boss. Try RT. Yeah, speed. Okay, I like the kung fu thing. It's close. Okay, he's doing that, but I should probably want me both options, to be honest. Attack, dash, alternative attacks. Weapons can also be benefit from down Y. X is at least assuming the right colours. The Y is not a colour on this. It is a game. Oh wow. Ah, let's beat me then. Okay, I could have gone the full thing. What's the betting then? I'm going to be horribly wrong with Flexibility boss. Cross the platforms. Hey! Hey ho! Hanito! Break the skill. Didn't get your weapon. Behemoth. Take. Alright, so we now have... Yeah, cloak. Oh, really? Courses. Ah, again, using those, yeah. Control room. Okay, not sure how to actually trigger that, but... Attack, cooldown, slashes the whole screen. Unleash sharp and lively chaos. Lively combos, baby. Crush your target with heavy deafening blow. The hammer spins around you like a horrifying spinning top. A bit on the heavy side, but not unwieldy with the right attitude. Handy for making cuts, both a practical and organizational level. There's my map. Whee! So far we gone. Woo! We spent 3 minutes here. Woohoo! There you go. Cross. To cross the platform. Down, jump. Which is, I believe, triangle. The cloak. Since the beginning, and for some timelines, the end, Death has worn a black hooded robe, also known as the mantle in some parts of the world. But as the saying goes, the clothes do not make the man, since most men don't go around with scythes harvesting other souls. The cloak has the ability to turn into just about anything, although it definitely has a preference for destructive weapons, and becoming invisible. And the first one they give you on the book game. Behemoth. Behemoth. We all had bad days at work, and Death particularly hates it when people take him for an idiot. Bert Behammer, for example, was one of the mail department's best managers, but he had the annoying tendency to push the envelopes a bit too far. If a colleague was talking too loudly, rather than simply asking them to quiet down a bit, he jumped straight to the head-butting them. He was too big into body language. He was big into body language. I want to use the directional plans to move around. It's easy controls. Nope. Okay, I don't know how to... Watch out, because Boss Inc. minions are, wild. Oh, that was cool. That was Fury. Okay, that's still not the right button, so it's probably the share button then. Fury. Okay, I must admit, triggering Furies is rather fun. That's actually rather fun. I love the fact it does a little laugh when you do the first one, I think. Yeah, that was I just accidentally laughed in his place. Fills your frenzy bar so you can unleash devastating fury attacks. When it's full, the more diverse your attacks, the faster the bar will fill up. The various forms of the scythe, weapons, and cloak, as well as the various spells, each have their own fury. Ghost. Ghosts are at the very bottom of Death Inc.'s company hierarchy. These minions are more commonly referred to as the seasonal workers, who, like their colleagues created by the Sorrows, are not subject to Death Inc.'s undead worker labour agreement. In that case, what are they even doing here? To boost numbers in all departments without exceptions. I like the tune, I like the music, I like the art style, and I like the general feel of the game so far. I am looking forward to more of this. Solary. Solary works as money at Death Inc. in order to pay for services and earn means of production. The quota boon created by Solary leaks. You can find them throughout the company's three forms: ridiculous, decent, and juicy. Spend your Solary at Mark's shop to buy healing items, weapons, and extra spells, or spend it at the control room where Jacob or Oroville can improve your equipment. Steely. Destroy a Steely to reveal its contents, a shape-shifting variant for your cloak, a curse, etc. Lithomancy is a powerful method of preserving work equipment and making sure it stays fresh. So to speak, Magic Stone remains in the material of choice for weathering any event. Only Death has the power to break the official seal of Death Inc., which locks a Steely. I'm the only one who can break these things open. Ah. Yes, okay, hit that button. Look at yourself, boss. You've got injuries. Getting in shape is easier than done. Good thing I have planned ahead. Assume Anima to heal all your injuries. Injuries are grayed out part of your H bar. Make note of that, because it's important. Or more, you can only carry up to 3 at a time. But your storage is full, and you get a new one, there's no need to worry. They will merge into a golden anima. And That's even better healing. Golden Amethyst heals your injuries and restores your missing HP. Quite effective. Excellent, boss. You've really shaped up. Well done. Let's not forget, though, so far you've only trained with friends. They've gone easy on you since they owe me a coffee. So from now on, it's the real thing. Keep your wits about you. Got that. Yes, very well. Next time we're going to skip the tutorial. Thank goodness. Now see, I could do a voice change for this, but I don't know if it would mess up the game. Yes. He's your dual boss. Why did I hire him? Harriet, business coach. Great to the power of N, distant second cousin of death. Aha. Harriet could have taken up similar career, but she instead opted to try her luck in the 2098 Extreme Olympic Games before passing away in a dramatic hang gliding javelin throwing competition. Wait, hold on. They passed away in a hang gliding javelin throwing competition. Where does she get all the energy from? Jerry claims she drinks really sugary coffee when nobody's looking, and Orville thinks she's propped up by cybernetic prosthesis that kick in when she starts to flag. Harriet has another explanation. Pure talent. So she's either drinking tons of coffee, or she's cybernized. Either way, this is set, by the looks of it, this is set up in the year 2098, or later. My cousin is I do like how she does that. Okay, didn't know that enemy was stood out, but it was interesting. Enemies? Pyro ghosts. So they're not just ghosts, these are pyro ghosts. Ghosts are not usually capable of expressing emotion other than boredom or indifference, but there are some exceptions. For example, after repeating the same mundane tasks over and over again hundreds of times, they can begin to feel frustrated. This results in a devastating flame erupting from their tired face. Which is never a good sign, magically speaking. And this is a spokesman. Oh god. Really? All multinationals have specific departments, which are defined according to their hierarchy. Ghosts, like all other employees and minions of Death Inc., have their superiors. They are known as the spokesmen, to highlight their managerial qualities, namely violence and a complete lack of subtlety. No, it's not going to tell me about the thing that popped out the floor to attack me. Heal yourself. I love the fact that like coffee what does that. Please tell me how to make coffee. No. Sad. I want him to pull out coffee. You'll wind up with the shot along the mine. That's great on screen, I should have a secret there, but I did not. Keep pressing circles, try and dodge. Ooh, poison mist. you got your own little spook thing, haven't you? Can't have any of those yet. Ain't got the points for them. Poison Mist. Poison damage deals stackable time and stackable. A curse inspired by a recurring phenomenon in crowded elevators. Deploy a toxic gas that lingers in one place. Deploys 2 walls of toxic gas around you when using Fury. The end of the book. We have flying books now. The flying book. Binders, paper charts, photo organization charts, and ancient folders. Nothing escapes what Patrick calls the atrocities curse of bitter documentation, or ACBD for short. If a document isn't consulted often enough, it becomes to life and takes vengeance for its negligence. Well, that's why you should always read a book. Ingots. As you explore the company and put your employees in their place, Joe records and calculates your performance. You can offer him ingots to invest in new equipment, extra weapons to inspire the cloak, spells for pit book, or food items. Ingot unlocks unexpected opportunities to further develop your company. Like hiring a living workforce. Wait, what? Actually, that would have been freaky. Let's see, but it should be a new one. Poison Mist, there you go. As a general rule, Death's not really into poisons, but after overhearing 2 minions tell a particular anecdote, he got the idea to work on this spell. The minions were trapped in a packed elevator at Death Inc. when, all of a sudden, a horrid smell engulfed the confined space, trapping the 2 poor souls in a suffocating prison of misery and disgust. I know what that's referencing. Safe medium though. Ah. Hey. Hello. Oh, sir, you finally decided to step out of your office. Mr. Osar. Work at Death Inc. goes on, with or without you. I'll spare you my own thoughts on the matter. Your absence hasn't stopped the sorrows from going above and beyond. We've got our work cut out. Curses, for example, if you can remember. Assaulting an employee costs the company money. Minions too, when it comes to it. Curses won't help with that. Look. Choose a bonus. Concentration's key. The Scythe may attack. Scythe's charge attack deals 50% damage. Secret pocket. Gain +1 additional weapon charges. And the ink. Ugh. Excuse me, I've been very tired lately. Incantum. Spells deal +2 damage. And well, for your relief. Oh, the fight is that though. I got no healing because I messed up on part of that mess up. I guess that's the end of the floor. Yep. So he gives you little cursey cards. Curses, yeah. So you can choose one of 3 curses as you go through the thing, and you can choose different branching pathways. Most likely, if you go up the one path and you try to get another one, you have to get the starter from the next path. I think. Going down. Choose the next level. As this floor, equipment storage. Oh, so we're heading down the elevator towards our misbehaving employees. Maybe I should choose equipment storage this time. Oh my god, that was fine. Ooh, thing down there. Ah, a mana charge, please. Okay. That was all good. Oh, the crystal walls are falling. Ooh. Kadakunai. Rapid fire daggers in a straight line. What's up? Definitely a little more, definitely free flowing. Ooh. Anti-penalty. So, let's see. Curses grant you passive advantages. These abilities influence your gameplay. They are ranked by rarity in accordance with the main pillars of death. Ink's business philosophy. Red for daring, green for excellence, and blue for innovation. You can choose to specialize in a single curse color or mix it up. Both have significant repercussions on your score appraisal. Watch out, some curses come with a penalty, which is a cost to pay for a good skill. A valuable token removes the penalty inflicted by a curse. Amazing, it helps preserve your omnipotence, much to Mr. Osar's dismay. He says you can't have your funeral cake and eat it too. He has made it his personal mission to overturn the anti-penalty rule from the company's rule book. Luckily, he has yet to succeed. No. Yeah, well, this will literally keep pausing and doing these little these skit sections. Because I don't these little bits, because I like this sort of thing. Mr. O'Shar? Health and Safety Inspector. Tony O'Shar never once smiled in his whole life. And he's not about to start now. Well, okay, he does smile sometimes, but only in those rare occasions when his natural cynicism bears witness to the irony of a truly scathing situation. Like when a colleague finds himself locked in the copy room for days. So we've got my descendant, the Psycho Cyborg, Health and Safety, Receptionist. Poison Mist. Kazi Kunai. The Kazi Kunai, or Wind Tools, were all forged by Death himself before he decided to enter into a millennium-long collaboration with Jacob that is still paying off to this very day. These knives are forged from the metal that is lighter than air, but much sharper than any mineral found on the surface. They open up to form a fan, which Death particularly appreciates when he's working out in the field. Ooh. Joe, it's really hot, you want? I don't want to die just yet. I want to get to the first boss and then potentially finish. I live the whole floor. And explored everywhere I can get to. Oh, what? How am I supposed to go over there? Unless I got like multi-jump or something, I can't get up there. Equipment storage. Whee! Welcome to equipment storage. What actually say happens if we stay put? That's probably a timer timing me out or anything, but I want to know what happens if we stay put. Nothing. Ooh. Increases defenses. Ah. I remember that dash is on that button. That is button. That is poison. That was like a whistle then. Hey, anima. I better take a heal. So that infuriates me. Do I know about anima again though? That's the thing. This is a little awkward because I don't want to die within the first 30 minutes of the game. Okay, granted, on Skull Hero Slayer I did die within the first 10 minutes of the game, so. Fire arrow. Poison bomb. Storage. A revelation bow. This is a deadly arrow in a straight line ahead of you. It's better than... And that has more arrows, but that's... Boom, 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 boom. Okay, prison museum deposit, curse from reroll department, equipment storage. I want to go to the prison deposit. Ooh. So it's a bit like a... Okay, a bit like Faster Than Light, you choose your own level path. Nice. I haven't learned double jump yet, so... Oh, what? Yeah, I don't keep away from that guy either. I understand the music stops when you get hit. Have you noticed that as well? When I get hit, it goes boop. Okay, can't get any higher that way. I'm not able to fly. I can't go all over the place, which is sad. I do get the feeling I've seen this little layout before. A precious vacation voucher. Prisium. Prisium is highly sought after and extremely precious vacation vouchers. A Prisium can be used by an upgrade or transformation at the control room, instead of spending your salary. You can also invest a Prisium within Monaco's at the shop in order to improve it and get a better merch. Yeah. We have our funeral weapons as well. Fire arrows. During his studies at the old Chronal University, where undead entities learn to bend space and time to their own will, Death picked up his first pit book, in which he enters all his arcane creations. The first of these concepts became the Fire Arrow spell. The spell really turns up the heat on the battlefield. The Revelation Bow. The enchanted bow known as Revelation. It's not one of Death's favourite weapons. It is, however, an elegant, light, and quick-to-use bow that's ideal for close combat. Its cord, woven from a 1,000-year-old beast's hair, can launch devastating projectiles when drawn back to maximum tension. Nevertheless, Death doesn't really like carrying it around for two good reasons. And you can't find out what they are until later. I'm gonna have to put some... Oh, I don't get my health back. I think I can only go to as far as I can get. Oh, Vitamin Mana. Department. Vitamin. I'll find a loud order, work in progress. I saw that. Something glowed. I'm hoping... Oh, please. I need a golden. also going to find out what the rage for this is. Actually, what is this rage? Play handbook. Let's see, your thing rains down a curtain of arrows that takes over the screen. I like this one, but there's also multiple levels of each weapon. To get underneath them, it's flying and nail those guys easy. Hey, you get 10 extra mana. I could really do with one more anima though. Please. Shop! Right before the boss! Oh, that's handy, nice. I like the fact we're going down the tower to get out. Oh, it's truly a pleasure to see you again, boss. I'm guessing he got skiddied. They've made an awful mess up there, haven't they? Takes some guts to get involved. I'll say that much. Anyway, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares as a little distraction. Which weapon would you like to sell? Ah, I see. So I can hold one in storage. I see. One of the darker roasts best serves cremated. Max HP 15. Healing orb 1 charge, like armor line. Brunto hammer. Hit the ground, project stones all around yourselves. Charge attack damage. The hammer spins around like a horrifying spinning top, so it's a hammer type. Nice. Upgrade store. Unlock additional items from the store. You know what? I'm gonna buy it. Hit resale. Yes. Your true morale or something raise them from the grave. Dread Bull, pure caffeine with a full body aroma of what you don't want to know. Dread Bull. Shockwave. I want this because I am seriously out of health. Okay, what is your thing, dude? Shop inflation? The shop could do a bit of a boost. Invest the Prisium to make it better. Let's see, enemies, no, nothing like any new enemies, so... The employees, Mark, food truck driver, company snack manager. When he was alive, Mark used to work on a cool TV show bringing science to the masses. That's where he developed his particularly friendly way of talking to his customers. He drove the truck that served as a backdrop to the shows. A funny guy who always ready with a wink and a joke or two. Nice. We don't have enough money for that. But now we got a goalie. I'm feeling okay. Security station, Brad. I've got a funny feeling you gotta start from the top each time. So I've gotta go through Brad each time. But that's fine, I intend to teach all my employees a lesson. Starting with Brad. Alright, Descendant, why are you going like that? Boss, before your interview with Brad, you have to hear me out. It's very important. Sure you know that when you're limited means great animals. Yes, animals heal my injuries, blah blah blah. I'm not completely senile yet. Hey, you're taking the wrong way, please. We're just covering your bases. As we're saying, animals heal your injuries, and you need to grade out part of your HP, you see? Thanks, Harriet. I've got it. I can handle it from here. As you wish. The ball in your court, boss. There's a little bit of a hint of if you've got any injuries, make sure you heal them all out. Hall of Eternity. And the ball on my face, apparently. Understandably, the Hall of Eternity makes an appearance in a lot of earthly folklore, because it marks the entrance to the immaterial world of the great beyond. Of course, after eons of war, pandemics, and all sorts of catastrophes on the surface, it has lost some of its shine. Not that Death cares about one jot about that. As far as he's concerned, the hall looks exactly as you'd expect it to. A functional space in which to carry out administrative work. Brad. What the hell is happening here, Brad? Where did all these souls come from? What's the deal? Who are you anyway with your mofad boomer face? Oh, I got rest in paperwork. Ouch! I got taken out. Ow. He got me really fast. He got me really fast. I think, you know, it's a good chance you're not going to win the first boss. First guy, because, you have lost a lot of power. Okay. I like that. Welcome to the afterlife. Let's see. Union projections. Imposed blow. Jury fought bitterly at the work council meeting for resources to protect employees against sorrow abuse. Now you can strengthen your defences and participate in the equitable distribution of the means of production among all employees. And Eterna Mana. Okay. CEO's office. Where it all ends. This is the nickname Death Inc.'s employees have bestowed upon the CEO's office. Despite the countless number of complex criteria customer souls have to meet to have a nice death, the final decision ultimately belongs to Death himself. He has to give his authorization, approving their damnation with his enchanted seal, and muttering a short, solemn phrase that is known to him and him alone. But recently monotony has crept into the usual protocol. Death. I like the fact we've got our own entry. Death. CEO and co-founder of Death Incorporated. This entity was created from the deepest void, and the person known as Death has been around since the dawn of time. Many people suggest that such a role may be better attributed to a woman. However, in keeping with the usual interpretation of the character in popular fiction, Death prefers to identify as a man. Because technically speaking, he is a anthropomorphic personification, so technically he can be whatever gender he fancies. If he wants to be a woman, he's a woman. If he wants to be a bloke, he's a bloke. If he wants to be both, he's both. He has no... Death particularly doesn't actually have a gender. It's ambiguous, to say the least. His work in the universe started out as a small family business, peacefully reaping soul after soul in the time-honored tradition of ancient passing rites. Those were the good old days. Back then, Death didn't worry about mundanities such as turnover or outsourcing. Ooh, total. Failed. Attempt number 1 failed. Performance review. I didn't even visit one control room. Pumpkin! Oh, boss! I'm so pleased to see you. And you've got your pet bug with you. Isn't it adorable? Did you know your pet bug knows everything you've done for you? Just press and you're done. It's really cute, very cute, but I don't really like the way it's looking at me. Don't worry, it don't bite. Oh, cool. That's why I unlocked. Bad. It's Joe! Boss! Good morning, or evening, whatever, and unimportant. The sorrows are out of control, causes have risen, as from me. That's where the details. You got a few ingots to spend? Just real quick before I kick the bucket. Oh, and you know how, and, how's the family, how's the wife, you know, oh dear, all the best. Aha, so essentially you can do, this is where you can, okay. Kill 50 enemies and you get 95% off. So I see, so the better you do on these things, the more... Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Good grief. Complete breakdown 4. Complete 10. Okay. Finish the game 4 times. I haven't finished the game once. But more lucrative contracts. I don't even know where I can get those from. Pump's lunchbox. Paired with love, the most adorable in turn for 5 minutes, gain 1% chance of presume by killing any enemy. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in here, and they're worth this section is worth a small fortune, so I can't afford any of it. You'll win, all daggers. This weapon won't let anything stand in your way. What's happening? Where's like contracts, weapons? Sure. Sold out. Slaymore. Didn't even get this one. Actually, I don't think I got like half this. I didn't get half the stuff. This has got a lot more things in it for an early access game. This has a lot of things in it. I just hope the there's world daggers. But yeah. Manager and score appraisal. Each time you explore the company, it grants you a different performance-based bonus that you can review at your score appraisal. You can earn precious ingots to invest with Joe, Death's Incorporate's manager, to unlock new weapons, consumables for the shop, etc. Ah, that's why I get new weapons and unlocks for it. Okay. Pump Joe, the office manager. This is what happens when you drink too much black coffee. In fact, the coffee Joe drinks is now so strong it's once got him in a chokehold. Well, not the coffee itself, of course, but rather the sugar lump he likes to dip in to warm himself up. Since he's incapable of focusing on anything for longer than a second, he accidentally mixed up his usual sugar cube for a stock cube that expired 3 years ago. And Pumpkin. Production and management intern. Ever since childhood, Pump has been a big fan of Death's career. From their room at their parents' house is plastered with posters of Death's Inc.'s founder at the height of his power. It also contains a collection of merchandise of all types, from the most common to the rarest and limited edition collector's items. A graduate of the Specular School of Eternal Vanity Management, SSEVM, Pump had their sights set on an internship at Death Inc. Thanks to a lot of determination and insistence, Pump found a place managing the agenda of Death himself. This news made it the second greatest day in their non-life. And the first... Okay, I wanted a mural up here. Muriel, artist, painter, and performer. On Earth, Miss Muriel the Revenant. Note, despite the excellent research abilities of Def Inc. archive team, we are unable to confirm whether that is actually her real name, or perhaps some fanciful nom de plume. Was highly controversial artist who caused quite the stir in gossip rags wherever she went. Each of her works was so controversial that they all, without fail, ended up causing some sort of argument. While intellectuals came to blows on TV sets, Muriel simply went on smiling her enigmatic smile. Her rare contributions were limited to a few maxims of her own creation, which proved to be as cryptic as they were convoluted. Okay, I didn't even know that head was in there, but... Yeah, good, I told you. Hang on, what's that? What is that? Surprise, Mr. CEO, sir. While you were taking care of the sorrows, I was dealing with meetings you put on hold. I'm delighted to announce that Miss Muriel, the Revenant, has returned to work. Muriel who? Oh yes, that Muriel. Good grief. If I've understood correctly, it's an evolving pictorial sequence. Unsettling at first glance. But note the contrast between the richness of the sculpture, altar, and the simplicity of this barely scribbled upon post-it. Fascinating. Just another abnormal day in Def Inc. Chaos Revenant reigns. You're already dreaming of your next vacation. Did Muriel provide any information about her, work? Ah, yes, of course, Mr. CEO. This time, her subject is, wondrous of work. Apparently, she was inspired by your brush with burnout. The more difficult it is, the more epic a representation of the hard work you do her creation becomes. This is the Breakdown series. Come on now. Mr. CEO, sir, I believe you and Miss Muriel have already met. You know how it is with artists. What would you say to an added level of difficulty? Jocelyn! Boss! I'm so glad to see you again. Yes, it's nice to catch up, but let's get to the small talk, shall we? In accordance with the Bulletin BB6, you may not access the elevator until you sign a form. Don't let that face rules are rules. Let's go. Now, good deal. Oh, choose my contract. Okay, we got some things now. Jocelyn's contracts. Before launching an assault on the Sorrows, Jocelyn requires a few administrative formalities. You must choose at least one contract among the 4 offered. Each contract imposes certain constraints, i.e. conditions that must be met during your time with the company. Fulfilling the contract grants you a bonus, or, in the opposite case, inflicts a penalty. All the information is on the sheet. You can stock up to 4 contracts simultaneously. Jocelyn is open to negotiations. In exchange for a few ingots, she'll be happy to renew her offers. Where's the other one then? Breakdown series, there we go. Each time you successfully complete a run, you'll be given the chance to turn the difficulty up a notch. This will take the form of pictures created by Muriel the Revenant, the artist you're sponsoring. Each difficulty level is ranked by breakdown number. Breakdown is basically difficulty, while breakdown 2 will be more challenging, and so on and so forth. It goes without saying that breakdown 11 will prove to be rather sophisticated endeavour, one reserved for our almost enthusiastically insane employees. Okay, so that's Jocelyn, so it's... I'm actually very quick, which is very good. I haven't completed a run yet. VIP. Oh. Reverend. I just want to talk to you about silence. You're breaking our concentration. Renovation, inspiration, architecture, art, passion, immense. Imminent. No, that won't do at all. You've interrupted our focus. You must come back later to avail yourself of a service. Much later. You do realize I'm deaf and I could just kick you out any time I wanted to. Come on, boss. On a scale of 1 to 5, how on fire are you? I'd say a tepid 2.5. Perhaps a toasty 3. Then let's crank up to the fire at 10. Come on. Let's break your brand new weight room. Why don't you give us a guide at all? Hey, hang on a second. Have you turned my old torture chamber into a gym? Don't you think that's going a bit too far? Wait, stop! I'm not boss! This new room is designed to train you with equipment you've chosen to invest in. Say use my scythe, cloak, weapon, or even a spell from Jill. You can come straight here, try out my assistant. Ta-da! Claudie! Don't worry, this time it's all aboard. It's all above board. This time, it's all above board. Claudie has consented to being your sparring partner. I've trained him to steel himself against your attacks. So don't be afraid to reel it loose. Don't forget, stay 100% corporate. 10% 100% disco. This scythe. What in love? Well, these are cloak weapons. Apparently, twinsy? Sickles? Yes, alright, I'll be careful with your shirt. And your moccasins. Are you gonna appear in my book, my thing now? Employee handbook? Yes. Yes, you will. Harriet, Jocelyn, Flux Logistics Manager. Jocelyn began her career as the second ever deaf Inc. employee. She was hired right after the cloak. Can you believe it? She was initially hired as the Hourglass, but her formidable efficiency soon saw her rising for the ranks. The CEO promoted her to the role of water clock, and then, after numerous negotiations, during which Jocelyn demonstrated her hunger to succeed, she became Flux Logistics Manager. In plain English, this means her essence controls the network of Deaf Inc.'s elevators. It goes without saying that she is, single-handedly, the heart and soul of the whole company. Well, although she's a bit scary, Jocelyn has always put this trait to good use. Thanks to the right training and a big smile, your elevator phobia is now a thing of the past. No, it isn't. Trust me, if I saw that in my elevator, I would turn around and run the other direction. I guarantee, people will be using the stairs a lot if that greeted you. Hello? Why don't you step inside? No! No, thank you. I'm going away now. Ah, he doesn't have a thing. That's like a long range, isn't it? But not the cable itself, only the kunai mochi. Nice. Twinsy. It's the sword, eh? I see. That is cool. That is very cool. Traditional damage. Does less damage, but faster, much faster. Not as long, but reach is compromised. Whereas look at this guy though. What is this? How much my other sword? Nice. Yep, and the equipment sent back away. And only my main equipment stays. I guess we gotta take go across here and take a contract out with Jocelyn over here to allow us to go down the runs. Take it or leave it, good deal. Take 10 damage. Now, what's a good deal then? Yeah, boss, don't worry, I'll drive. I don't know, I just took something. I'm probably gonna die again. It might take me a few attempts to get past the first boss. Yep, so I took 10 damage for the thing. Indeed, the data reset to 0. Sorry Patrick, there's not much I can do. You can't help me, but why not? Joe is really the one that asked, but I suppose it's because the boss has went out with Brad. Can't think what else it could be. Yes, Brad being letting souls in willy-nilly right after their meeting, the encounter span up out of control and started smoking. Now here we are, everything goes to 0 again. That'll be a factory sayings. Here's one of the quotes for build 5.20. It resets itself to 0. I wanted 5.21, but Joe said it was expensive. Too bad. But Orville, you have to repair it. The count was at, oh, I don't know anymore. It would be a disaster if we lost our quotas. I know, but it's got to run business. There's nothing I can do. Still a hint. So we gotta shoot through the hole again. Well, this time. Oh, I got the bow from the last run. Oh, nice. Yeah. Hello again. Let's see. Spell damage deals 7% extra damage. Ceasefire 4 seconds, your next attack will launch the sickle. Effect applied and no attacks are carried out for a set amount of time. As for ceasefire 4. Sickle. So grant you a pure heal 10%, 20% when you kill them. Yeah, sure, give me 20 health then. Like a bunch of old self. Okay. Intriguing floor. That's intriguing. I like the idea of that one. Intriguing floors. Let's have an intriguing floor. It's very hard when the stream is not working properly. Or rather, when I can't see the stream properly. It's an intriguing floor time. Space assistant. Pass. A roaring success. speedrun floor. Sorority and Prisium department. I like that one. The one's equipment storage, but that sounds like fun for findmans. So essentially you can choose your own way to get to the A to B to each floor. How you get to each boss is up to you. As well. I'm poisonous to that one, so yay. It also seems we are invulnerable while we're using that skill. Alpha and Groovy are excellent for being component on the screen. Groovy, excellent, outstanding. Manager's office. W. Hung. The vault. Ooh, the vault sounds interesting good though. I don't know what the other one is. It's like you go any way you fancy. You can tailor each run to your own desire. Pick which one you want to be your thing. I do love when he does that. Ooh, got a spear. Put it in storage just in case. Probably put the dash button on the wrong bit, so I like really. Volte, baby. Give me some cash. The shop. Wow, we're here already? Man, that went faster. Only half an hour last run. But again, I was learning the nuances though of the game. You know what? Yeah. Hey, back. Boss, you have to absolutely try it. Got to try this. Look at your left. In that swap station near Magnificent. You've been looking around some equipment you're not particularly attached to. You can exchange it in return for some solarity. Maybe even a Prisium. Do you know what? Although did a ton of really complicated complications to figure it all out, but it went right over my head. But it works like a charm. Hey, okay, my voices are wrong for this one. Oh wow, this resets. Myriad of stars. Shoot 5. Okay. Coffee. Brilliant. I'll just try that over this poison mist. It'll be interesting to see if I can get past this guy this time. Security station, Brad. I'm actually beating this guy up every time I go past him. Or what do you think after like getting beat up almost twice you just go, you know what? Boss, you just go past. Let's try not to get pummeled this time. Don't get mad at me, boss. I didn't do anything this time. That's exactly right, Brad. The complete opposite of the ghosts, who do way too much. Amazing, I go. I can get the timing on this. Brad is a bit of a little head. Oh! I thought I'd dash just right to get past that. Ah! I almost got him as well. I was in maybe one more cycle of smashing him. The arrow definitely worked quite well for that one. Because I can nail him from a distance and stay there. I need something to boost my own death power. My death resilience or health bar. That's sad, I got so close to victory that time. I haven't been in the control room once. Not to shut up, I mean. Nah, don't expect but Mr. Brad, but he's grown way too confident. Seeing you being attacked for no reason makes my blood boil. You're the best, boss. You're gonna kill it out there today. Thank you. You're a nice person. Dark Talons, Slaymore. Apparently it's now at 63%. With a hammer weapon. I don't even know what Dark Talon is. Double stamped. Yeah. And you go save my run types. I'll take the ticket and leave it. Come on. Variety Buzz says no. If there were any. I'm a funny girl. Okay, we didn't have a single bit of animate healthy, so we had no health. Yes, Joe. Look, Joe, it's working again. I'm not going to lose my job after all. Yes, data compiling in the normal Ace 4% operational. It's running a little fast, isn't it? No, as usual, the sorrows are all going overboard. It's good of everything. Statistically speaking, is this type of malfunction may reoccur depending on what type of action the boss takes against the sorrows. Oh no, my heart just can't bear it. You mustn't say that.
Oh, come on, kiddo, it's obvious. There was a conflict of interest between the higher-ups and Brad. He was right not to let it go that easily.
He could have run away faultless, possibly, though. He could have split his skull in half with those rookie fists. Yeah, okay, you're right. He could have asked me first. It wouldn't have done any harm to send a quick email follow-up to a General Assembly. I don't know who Jerry is, but 'tis be only one Reaper, baby. Guys, please do the paperwork. He's getting angry again. Oh, I know what the cipher's done. The out of the time. Damn, that's half my battle plan. Has to be a little more I think here. Not that. Essentially, you gotta be very quick on the draw in this game. This game will punish you if you're not careful. I mean, even Dark Souls are a little bit more lenient than this. Ooh, here we go. Secret Pocket, gauge your weapon charges, Sinister Gear, aerial attack deal 50% damage. Well, I'll take a charge on the pockets. Here we are, off you go, sir. Right, let's see if we can... Equipment storage. We gotta get some equipment up. I don't know if I just going down the other with coffee. Ooh, maybe a little bit of control. Whee! This is also inside the building, you know. It's a bit like that Joe guy. Brun guy. Note to self. I would really like to not to take the damage just then. Hello. Short coffee. Despite all the recycling campaigns at Def Inc., the maintenance team keeps finding cups full of coffee, dregs, or even espressos which deliver pure heal to whoever dares drink them. Yes, they're lying around on the floor, but honestly, what's the harm in drinking a coffee when you have a whole extra day of labour ahead of you? Hmm? Myriad of stars. As a matter of form, all spells involving some degree of subtlety related to cosmic forces include the word star. The Myriad was a prototype during the whole antiquity at the roots of Mount Selene. This ritual was devised to make observing the stars easier, but a technical problem uncovered that starry displays were actually the perfect projectiles for combat. There you go. And now you know. That's why I chased him down for that. I'm hoping that someone drop an anima. Or two. There's a lot there. I don't know how. A golden one. That'll be handy. Great question. Why and how can I not break those locks? Ooh, Slaymore. Colossal sized knife, tiny person. Sometimes there are very strange goings on at Death Inc. They are so out of the ordinary that even the oddest employees begin to wonder if they're in their right minds working there. Thanks to the cloak, Death can travel through time and space, and where the origins of this broadsword are concerned, he claims it's better to leave certain things to the R&D department. Forget about it and get back to work. Hits like a ton of bricks. Okay, I'm going to go to the manager's office. El Clean. It might be an elite fight. I don't mind. It's a case of I'm exploring the game. Oh, there's something. Watch out, boss. Action. Reaction. It's me again. Oh, Harriet. I thought I'd gotten rid of you. Don't slow down, boss. You know what I'm about to tell you. You've earned a golden anima. Fantastic. Yes, I know. Golden animas give you cure, heal, and injuries. That's all full HP, yada yada yada. Yes, but you'll have to notice when you have already have 3 blue animas. Next thing you fuse with them, become a golden. Pro tip, boss. A little press on LB to consume a blue one, a long press to consume a golden one. Both subtle and strong. So hold, okay. Prestige heals. So if I want to get a gold anima, I've got to hold it down to use it. If I just press it, it's just going to be a blue one. And let's find out what's going on with this floor. This weapon will be a case of when you got a moment, hit him. Fire the thing! Infuse poisoned. Ooh, okay, I like the idea. Retaliate launches thorns. Triggers for every attack suffered. Special toxicity. Stop harvest time. Launch a sickle. Very nice, but I like the idea of poison. Poisonality infused. Have an awful day, sir. Oh, excellent, all anima. I can't get through those doors, I don't know what to think of that. I'm just using anima here. And then a regular one. Hazardous floor, equipment storage. Did hazardous floor. I must admit, the Slayer thing's pretty nice for hitting them. I got hit by that guy's big special attack twice though. Ooh, that was close to losing that fight. Now, however, on the other hand, I can deal poison damage. There's no point using the frenzy on that thing. It was practically a waste. Nice, look, got a free weapon so far. So when he hits him, he stuns him. I'd be happy if you all give me anima. You know, heal to the boss. Who's actually anything that has this stuff up, other than employees that go me? Big one. Big power. Big energy. Lots of curse reroll. Rerolls curses. If you're not satisfied with the curses offered by you by Dreadtory Inspector, Mr. Osha, you can spend your curse rerolls CR token by accumulating CR tokens to designated corporate floors. You have a lot of room to negotiate the advantages and penalties assigned to you by the Inspector. In other words, we can alter it. And we have a new thing. Leon Clean. L Clean, baby. The spook known to the company under the name of Leon Clean is said to have lived a full life during his time in the mortal world. In fact, the neurotic minions of the Hall of Eternity have even admitted, through gritted teeth, that Leon led an exceptionally fruitful life, which led to his somewhat premature arrival in the company. Leon is so strong and vigorous, despite his total lack of life force, that he leaves the tiles shining brighter than ever. Apparently, he was a legend on Earth, a man with a flawless, skinny, bald head who could overcome even the most severe grime with a little bit of elbow grease and a winning attitude. I know what that's supposed to be. Some more animal, please, would be nice. Well, we have got here, quickly, I might add, we picked up some heals. Another heal charge would be great, because I can actually get a golden one. I don't need to sell anything right now, because I have no extras. Inserts. Add new sections to your spit box. You can cast more spells. Handy. Healing Orb, 1 charge, and the Brutal Hammer. That. At the moment, I'm quite actually happy with what I've got, but currently I actually don't need this. I actually don't need the poison orb. Because I inflict poison. I like everything. Nice. Now I got that, and I can do that. I can double tap in different directions. Nicely done. I'm going to have to use a heal right now. Yeah, let's take out Brad this time. We got very close with our range attacks. We were like inches away from getting the guy, and I just misaimed this dive attack. I just misaimed his dive attack and I was in. Hey, boss. I'll admit, I'm uncomfortable with the cloak turning into a sledgehammer. #pain. It's just a simple team management tool for putting sassy gargoyles back to work. Oh, I misaimed that entirely. Let me show you that one, mate. Actually. What does team management hurt so bad? Why does team management hurt so bad? It's for your own good, Brad. Now get back to work. You are still too rough around the edges. Yay. Did he just go back to work proper? Is Brad now going to be a case of, yes sir, oh sir, yes sir. Aha. Press X to re-roll those. Yes, I say it's half the time, maybe. Not what I would have chosen, but fine. So you don't do anything for the first 2 seconds. Ah, Brad has been dealt with. Are we actually going to visit the control room now? We haven't actually got there yet. Harriet, don't annoy the receptionist. Oh, that's a bit of a... Oh, wow. Okay, that's a bad thing. Yeah. Point of reference here, designers. You might want to look at this texture thing within the side of shadows. It doesn't go too well. Mr. Clean's acting really strangely today. He seems a bit off. No wonder the boss called him in for a disciplinary meeting. I won't be too pleased either out with him. No, I mean, he's smiling. He said hello to me. He even offered to clean my knife. I told him there's no point since I use Schwartz gruesome shine. My blade's never been so smooth and shiny. Speaking of which, does it hurt that stuck in your head all the time? It's okay, it's only my visual associated cortex, so only my sight is affected. That's why I wear glasses. Yeah, that will totally work. Hang on, boss. Is that really you? Wow, what a bold new look. I remember you being tall and scarier. This is definitely different. Hello, Jerry. I imagine you haven't shown much interest in management's reports, but there have been some alarming ongoings lately. For example, the Sorrows have now decided to ignore your old rules and simply do as they please. All departments are feeling the strain. Another week in hell, so to speak. I never have insight on Jerry. Jerry, Administrative Technician Union Rep. A complainer, a bit of a lazybones, provocative, and quick to anger. Jerry's practically part of the furniture at Death Inc. He's a wily employee who knows how to get through them to management by browbeating them. Just the right amount, until he gets what he wants. He's often accused of being a big slacker, which really annoys him. Nevertheless, he's one of the only ones who put his colleagues' well-being first and enforce a work-life balance at Death Inc. He would rather describe himself as the last bastion of making the least effort. I take. Ooh. You know what reaches you? Heals injuries. Oh, that. This brings 426. A little anima in return for a pleasant surprise. Nice. Well, I'll do the anima back, so that's fine. Upgrade next green curse, industrial pollution department, or the toxic food processing department. Let's handle climate change, folks. Proactive here at Death Inc. We handle that climate change. And this is my department for... Boss, welcome to the Industrial Pollution Department. It smells like a sewer here. Mr. Grimes has increased the minions' work pace at least 89%. I scheduled a meeting between the two of you, but... oh, crap. I stepped in a bowl of my oil again. Yuck. The Sorrows are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. These minions are a different place. I don't find the music does get nice. And a cursory roll. Okay, I found this place is, well, going to the dogs in different ways. I haven't been in a control room once yet. I haven't found the control room. HR office. Osar. Yeah. Going to human resources. Stop interrupting and listen to the whole explanation. It's utterly hopeless. Okay, not sure who that is. Nothing's impossible for me. Take anything you're saying seriously, Mr. T. Nothing. It's impossible for me to take anything you're saying seriously, Mr. Techie. You're claiming that animas are well engineered enough to heal and all that, but that's all. Wait for it. You can also use them to reveal hidden rooms in the building. Get your head out of the post-its, why don't you? For death's sake, Jerry, Uncle has been overseeing the anima project since the beginning of... It's a new feature we've been working on together. I'm sure I have a better idea of how it works than you. There you go. What a surprise. You're pulling it right again. You don't even know how much nonsense you're spouting with all that talk about secret rooms. You've been watching too much Crystal Maze. Okay, so to get through those hidden lock rooms sections, I need to use the anima. But I need anima to heal myself. Okay, that guy charged me. Well, if there's an anima around, I'll find it. I'm supposed to try out this. Yeah, that was effective. Nice. So if I find, oh man, we gotta find how more glowy rooms we need to actually go to actually get through the secret doors. What's that? Let's see, cooldown increased by 100%. Retaliate. Opponent gain max 1 HP. Yep, that. Shame, those seconds need to benefit from this curse. Can I just have like life leech something? Each strike generates me health by 1 point. Manager's office, Silma. Vitamin Mana department. You know what, given my current health situation, I need the health. I would take the manager, but I would go for the health. I don't think I'm really sure I want to do another mini boss. I almost lost the last one. I like the fact that it usually changes for each zone you're in. It made my health low. Nope. How can my eyeballs feel for the hidden secret rooms? Poison birds. Stabby Sphere. Shakespeare can go in storage. if I just drop some more animas? Yay! Max HP went up by 10. Not quite as good as getting my max health back by 10. That'd be good. Can I have a coffee? Equipment storage, a vitamin mana department. Well, it's not going to give me more health back, so I might as well go to the equipment storage. I need to find more guys with actual animas on them. Or get something that improves the anima drop rate. Because then spending is a... The poison thing is useful. Especially if you get them on long range. Heart of toxicity, my friend. The heart of toxicity. Oh, nice. Nicely done. And least damage for me, because I go with the poison effect. Now, one dropped on anima though. Oh, yes it did. Ooh, the bow. Okay, that is too useful not to have. And thanks to hidden pocket, I can deal. I do 3 shots now rather than 2. I've got the thing for it, so I'll take 1 point. I'd really like some more animals though, to try out the secret room thing. Went that for because then we can get more stuff and send the shop. Hopefully we get like one that gives a lot of animals back. Actually, we have a lot of things to look at. I just realised that we have a lot of things. Where's it? Oh, Shakespeare. Back in days of yore, the company was in infancy, and Death still enjoyed working out in the field, without having to spend too much time worrying about administrative formalities. He was quietly harvesting tormented souls along the banks of the Tamber, when, for the only time in his miserable existence, a mortal soul managed to touch him with the sharpened tip of a lance. Brutum Hammer. To better understand this most exceptional employees, Death started using time jumps. Edbert Benhammer, for example, has an ancestor with some understated behemoth characteristics. Isolated with her clan in the glacial northern tundra, Brunga impressed her whole family with her strength, her unshakable will, and her ability to use her head to split logs against her forehead. We went... the break room. I haven't even got to the... Where's the control room? As shocking as it may justifiably seem to a lot of workers, for competitors' companies, the break room is actually quite a recent addition at Death Inc. Jerry, the employees' union rep, had to put a lot of pressure on the Works Council to get it set up. He argued that being able to take breaks in the workplace not only improved productivity, but it was also one of the fundamentals and irreducible rights of employees, just like cheap coffee and more prosceniums. And that last one didn't work. What have we got on the thing? We got fingers, mana power, protection, pure life force kept pressurized for safety reasons. Normally it's meticulously stored in containers that are regularly maintained by the technical department, but ever since the Sorrow Stampede, anybody can find themselves with an extended light health bar point. It's a sensitive topic. Ad vitam ultra. Once the vital essence has been refined to its max, it's marked with ultra, the sign of top quality for a product of its nature. The Sorrows have got a hold of these ad vitam reserves, no doubt to short-circuit Death's personal regaining control of the company. Personally. Yep. So that's that, so that's fine. Here we go. Here's the new guys. Blobby. The Industrial Pollution Department has a treasure trove of magical and chemical anomalies. Many of the CEO's necromantic creations have been modified to be better fit for the Gordon Grimes factory project. Blobbies make up the bulk of the team of mutant workers working under the Sorrow. Petrol. Colossi covered in vile substance, petrols are to blobbies what spooksmans are to ghosts. Yet Grimes consider them to be hierarchically equivalent to the other minions in the pollution department. I'm the boss, I don't need to delegate. When Gordon Grimes is dissatisfied with a Blobby or Petrol's performance, or if they are getting too dissident and not respecting his managerial advice, he doesn't suspend or even fire them. He literally recycles them, loses a problematic minion and turns them into a spluttery. A seagull. According to Orville's research, every time a seagull, an albatross, or any other seabird dies in an oil spill, there's exactly an 85% chance that it will come back to life right in the A544 office of the Industrial Pollution Department. The office is always filled to the brim with fuel and often causes small explosions, which explains the power outages on that floor. Boomer. None of the employees in Death Inc.'s mail department want to visit the pollution department for obvious reasons. The Boomers are the minions tasked with transporting the most volatile fuels, are horrifically clumsy. They almost certainly are those responsible for the most recent gas leaks. Brad. Head of Security. A nice tie, a black suit that rivals the boss's own cloak in terms of class and darkness. Brad is a perfect fit for his job, deciding which soul can cross the ethereal threshold of Death Inc., and which should be ejected into the well-aimed kick up the backside because of their time has not yet come. He loves being a gargoyle because it gives him the clout he needs to kick Ghost's butt. And he likes to do selfies. I think poison's going to be very effective. Ooh. Coffee! Ooh, 25 point heal. Coffee. Espresso coffees. The other game I was saying to play before I didn't have any heals. You have made my day. With boost and get rid of. So just gotta leave that, unfortunately. That's what he hits. And there's a health back on that one. Okay, this floor's being very, very generous. What's the catch? Well, still haven't found one of those hidden doors yet. Not since I got the Lanniman to actually open the damn things. Hey, control room! I've never been to this place. So I had to go shop before Brad, but now I can get to the control room. Welcome to the control room. This is where Death's associate lives. Oh wow, it's so cool to see you again, boss. What a nice surprise. Hello, Orville. You are a cauldron that's upside down. You remember, last time we met I was really little. And you were, well... Anyway, works. So, the Sorrows have been getting bolder, but I've been working on some pretty cool stuff just for you. The scythe. Alright, so if I have Prisium, applies death and dismemberment. Applies premium. Ooh. Well, why not, boss? Control room transform. Upgrade we go. So I can spend souls to make my attack better. And 5% chance to apply critical. Nice. Slay more, max HP plus 25%, arrows seek out their targets. Before I go the thing, I'm going to transform the scythe. Invest a premium into transformation of the scythe. Jacob. Master, welcome home. You came just at the right time. Your wishes are my command. You'd be welcome for combat. I don't report to the Sorrows. I only take orders from your master. So he'll do the so evil talks to evil and they'll give me transformations. Good. I bet if I spend shoot 2 arrows at a time. But I don't have enough Soulinium left to increase these things. I can do this one though. FT tool to make a big budgetary cuts. Oh wow, the attack goes up quite nicely. His attack's applied nicely, and he seeks out their target, so I can now essentially got heat seeker arrows. Nice. Ah, that weapon impact sound amazing. You will go for. Welcome to control room. Spend your Prisium also to upgrade your weapons. Improve on weapon, make them stronger. Orville, Junior R&D Operator. Orville has been here a long while. His first job at Death Inc. was to shadow his great-great-uncle Jacob to learn the art of ancient blacksmithing. All in all, it was a bit of a failure. He couldn't figure out how to use the equipment, and the other employees at the company weren't always very kind with enchanted and teenager Cauldron. You're here to learn the ropes, Jacob used to grumble to him. At him. Yep. Because he'll hammer on the floor like, that's not working. Meet Jacob. Jacob, Technical Manager, Associated Blacksmith. Back when time began, Dave forged his own scythe and enchanted it with his own skeletal hands. Over the course of his travels across the various planes of existence, he got to know Jacob, a monstrous kiln filled with molten lava. Jacob accepted Death's offer of a drink, and they started swapping trading cards. Jacob was pretty happy, since he assumed he was the only nerdy dork enough to play 1,000 Legends of 1,000 Rings. More tales of these two will be told, but that is a story for another time. Reference. Right, so we got improved weapon. Sorrow's office. Golden Grimes. G Grimes, baby. We gotta deal with all the Sorrows. So that's the control room. Well, we can upgrade our weapons. I don't think they'll let me go in. Industrial Pollution Department. The Industrial Pollution Department can be found on one of the most highly renovated floors of the company buildings. A great many modifications have been carried out over the years. This is due to the fact that the various energy industries have actually only existed in Earth since the end of the 19th century. Prior to this, the department was primarily subcontracted out to help those departments responsible for mental and physical illnesses. All that changed once DEF became aware of the environmental unrest on Earth. You just ruined my meeting. Guys like you make me puke. And why don't we talk about your strategy for pillaging an immortal plane? Your apartment's disgusting, Grimes. You, Mr. Grimes, you miserable old skeleton. Oh, you're doing down, big guy. He jumped in right where I was about to get him with another attack. How the upgrades I did to the size on that little key hold from one to the next. 1. Vanagers killed. 1. Shock therapy. Yep, well I did a good job doing that one. I need something to boost my own stats. I haven't completed a run yet, but I did get past one manager. Welcome to the life. Anything going on in the VIP room? Nope. Leave the end off somewhere. That's still locked. So those are the very Slaymore's gigantic destroyer machine. I ain't even got this one. Hey! I'm making a diagram of the Well of Souls for my training report. It's here behind me. It's there behind me. So once the big boss, aka you, approves an application, the corresponding soul can be sucked into the well. I bet it tickles. Once it's arrived in the great beyond, the system can reissue the essence in the form of solely for death Inc. employees. Petra suggested I add some little stars to really show its magic. So these are the cursors. I haven't done a good job of not getting bans, to be honest. This logs all my souls. And I get money back apparently for the company. Jacob. I haven't actually used a lot of star things, to be perfectly honest. Rapier. Kill one of 10 sorrows. Kill 10 sorrows, get a full discount on it. Dirty dagger with a scythe. I do a lot of killing with scythes. Feral fists. Bouldering. Dark claws. Darielo. Slegor. These are more expensive. Well, if it isn't. Oh, you're up here now. A poor performance, sir, compared to Mr. Grimes. I'm only star, stating the obvious, sir. It's nothing personal. No doubt I'll need to update the current circular letters, considering what Mr. Grimes is up to with the staff. Yeah, I didn't beat her. Ooh, take it or leave it. I like that one. So I can grab like multiple agreements at once and have a multiple things. And I must admit, this game is actually really fun. It's got that feel, you know, for just running through and beating things up. Do I say beating him up every time? I think I do. And I think I can choose a different department to go to. I'll explain to you one more time, Pumps. Listen up. A Prisium is a free pass. You can exchange it for anything in the company, no matter what it costs. Let's say that Mark doesn't have an amazing item you want. Well, your Prisium lets you expand his shop with a bigger selection. Ooh, okay. I'll add an asterisk to my report. It's great you can buy anything you want with it. But then again, you're an intern. You won't be able to take advantage of this until you're officially hired, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Aw, Pumpkin, you're hired. I wonder if Brad's gonna be here. Ow, straight off the bat, lost some health. You guys have the least amount of health. Bad hands. Annoyingly, if I don't have any of that blue anima stuff, I can't get through the doors. Alright, what are you gonna give me? Cloak launches an axe. Sure. Offense, baby. Best defense. Good offense. Entry floor, you know what? I want equipment storage. I also felt like there was more floors in the next department, so each department's get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Excellent. Ooh, 2 animas. Oh, I can't attacks cancel each other. Ah, secret room found. Ooh. Oh, that was worth it. That was worth it. We just got ourselves 3 anima. That's embarrassing. I could use the dodging. There's no... I keep trying to do dodge rolls. I'm on this thing dashes, so think like Hollow Knight. You know what? We've got 3 of them. Let's get ourselves some health back to the full. Maybe we'll get lucky, we'll find some espresso coffees. Hello again, Revelation Bow. Yep, default access only 5 right now. These are pretty good actually, so it looks like you get shot the first time and then you get a control room the second time you actually defeat go after Sorrow itself, not just your employee. Hidden walls, show yourself. Nope. So go use those sorts shiny next to them. Ooh, made of stars now. That room was over very quickly. And some cash. I haven't found a weapon yet that has a down strike though. Nice. Well, we are fighting to bust through these doors. Let's see. Prison deposit. Mr. W. Hung. Oh, it's tempting. It's tempting, but I'd rather hit the Prisium so I can get some more stuff. Boom. We are getting good at this. I'm just jinxing myself to die horribly. Okay, that's a fight in the corner. Unbelievable. Ooh, Alistar. That sounds like a cool little spell. What's an Alistar? Death actually got the idea for the Alistar spell after seeing some technical damage in the R&D department. Orville wanted to show him a prototype of a scythe that can be drawn and sheathed using a smartphone app. But it didn't work out quite as planned. After a momentary shrieking noise, all employees working on that floor were hit by a concentrated arcane lightning bolt, which zapped them all straight to the reception to file their death certificates with Patrick. I believe there's a thing I can go to, so I can swap out. I don't know what you're gonna do with that. I think it's keeping the storage space. I need to get my hand on the poison again. Or double jump. I do love the animation style of the character. You gotta make sure you get them in the right, get them in position for that, but you will. Oh, they get me often. Projectiles are a bit of a bane in most series. Because, quite frankly, they're projectiles and they hurt. Right, so Prisium. There's only ever one in the department. Boom. The shop. Because I want to get to the shop. I might keep my Prisium this time. Inkwell. Pit Buckler's smell. Spells are drawn to it. Plus 35 mana. Fire arrow. Nope, I'm going straight up for the health with you, mate. It's going to be interesting in the launch. Yep, so we'll go fight Brad again. This time I got my range shot rather than my sword. That's fine, because I have a strategy for dealing with him with range shots. So I don't know what Brad's going to be like this time when we see him, because we sort of beat him up last time. You go back to the ravine? Back already, boss? This is ridiculous. Can't you see how easy I can pick you up? Then it shouldn't be too hard for you to do it again, right? Otherwise we all know what it means. Get you another section as well. Fuck him. Got that one. Turns out it was just a lot of luck. I won't give a Powerball for a rematch. Let's see what's on your cloak. You'd do anything rather than admit defeat. Now get back to work. Max health increase. And I did it without actually using a thing. Nice. The cloak deals 15% damage. I like that. Gain 35% max health. Do next hit. I do like the idea of that. Slowly but surely, let's get some defensive power up. And for you, it's not paid your advice. I guess you didn't like that. To the employee break room, where I can spend some money, get some health back. Hey, CEO! Sir, be very careful when taking your lunch break. I think someone's shamelessly raiding the fridge. Are you saying that sometimes your lunch disappears? Yes, I can't believe it. Do they think the fridge stocks up automatically when they take something out? Well, it sure doesn't. When the fridge is empty, that's it. No poor sap is going to keep stocking up. Nobody thinks you're a sap, Patrick. Come on. Also, I steal your food. 10 minutes, more damage. So, if I could change one thing at Death Inc., I'd buy Brad a brain. Hasn't he got a one already? What makes you say that? Of course he has, Pulp. It is a figure of speech. He's nothing more than a great big idiot who steals my post-its to shoot from his pea shooter and uses you for practice paddleball. Oh yeah, that was very nice of him. Why would you buy him a brain? Good question. I don't want to use my last Goldie thing. I really like. Okay, industrial pollution gives me an experience. Toxic food gives me. Well, we know this one. That's the thing. We know this department. So we'll stick with this department for now. Though I was tempted to go to the other one, just to see what it's like. I must admit the Slay Sword was fantastic. I need to get some. Oh, it's flipped. Ow. I went to use the wrong button. About 80 damage. I gotta stop taking those hits. Get those Alistair thingy and they'll blow them to pieces in one shot. They will be annihilated very quickly by a spell. This is a very fast-paced game. You've got to be very quick on your marbles one, or you will get caught. Well, I don't even remember anima, to be honest. I sold them all. Well, that's some more money. I need to be able to afford upgrades. Not that they stack, unfortunately, they don't stay for the runs. Which is sad. Still, yeah, that Anima Secret Room looks great. Now, ranged weaponry and poison would have been useful. Yeah, Death Sealer, baby. Shockwave. Pulse of energy around you like a blink in an eye. Anima is way stronger. So far. They get new things though, you know. This curse is mere child's play. The sorcerer focuses all their mental abilities and then releases their spiritual energy in a single wave. The burst launches an energy wave that sweeps out in a large circle around the sorcerer. Death proved to be particularly good at this one. They do say hotheads people tend to be a bit quicker at mastering this particular skill. That's not nice. I'm not a hothead. I am slightly rage infused. The difference. I would like some anima, please. Or coffee, espressos, lots of them. Ooh, relaxation area. That sounds like it's gonna be health station. That sounds like a health station. And I'm expecting smooth jazz and maybe a massage parlor. Yep. Yes, good day to you too, Claude. Listen, please accept my humblest apologies. I didn't know the tutorial procedure had changed. It was degrading you, for you. Quite. Haha, yes, but I'm not sure if a leotard is the best solution here. It's very good you take it in such good humour, though. Hey, now we got insight to Claude. Claude, accounting assistant. When he was alive, Claude Aizuko worked at the credit analysis for a small company that made strange costumes. Its biggest client was a drag queen production company. After 30 years of loyal accounting service, far removed from the glitz and glamour, Claude ended up passing away during his very own retirement party. The mirror ball hanging over the dance floor came loose and landed smack bang in the middle of his skull. Nowadays, his grave is a constant wash of hundreds of colours, and his epitaph a perfect reflection of who he was. May you find your way to Paradiso. Nice! And one left for free. Health recharge. Lovely. The manager's office. Silma, which would get us a nice big chunky thing. I've got to try them out. I've got to see what each one of these guys look like. I mean, there's probably a thing to complete all the things, but I beat Cleo, Cleaner Boy. I don't have any heals though, so I'm going to be careful with this one. I'm careful with this. On the plus side, I still got to attack up. So, yep. In here somewhere. Going to give me like some health back for this. Ooh. Oh, that leaves us to me. Well, I got my rage. Well, if I spent it before I got here, I'd have more. Don't be a goober. Be a great trooper. Sylvia. Ouch. That went badly. That went horribly. That went, decisively bad. In so many ways. We didn't make the Grimes this time. I suppose sometimes actually I think my best run was with the giant sword because it hit so hard. Hello, pumpkin.
Welcome to the afterlife.
Nice to see you again, boss. Harry reminded me to stay on your side. At your side because you're having a burnout, and she told me it can be really difficult, maybe even dangerous. Anyway, I need your hand if you're making it. If you want, I've taken cooking classes. So, don't worry, whatever burnout is, I love challenging new recipes. I'll help. You do know you're hired, right? Is there a thing for her, talking to her a lot? Where is she? Nope. I haven't done enough to make it unlock a new thing. Is Harry in here? No. But I have got my TV and game room. I love the fact that my torture room has been turned to a gym. So I gotta beat Brad up every time. You know what, I can just buy these, I don't actually have to wait for them. Kill Gordon Grimes 3 times to get Poison Gift. Okay. World Dagger. I've almost got that one. If I have to off. Ah, we still haven't got a good picture yet. Take it or leave it. I take 20 damage, but I complete World 2 in under 15 minutes. I don't think I've actually got to World 2 in less than 15 minutes. So, no, I'm not going to take the thing on that because I guarantee I will not get there in 15 minutes. My best speediest run has been there to get there in with actually in 10 minutes. That's the best one I've got. But 9 minutes. Hello, Paddy. Feeling good? Of course you are feeling good. Yeah, I have a nice death and a nice day too. Oh, hello. I'm here. I'm full of you. Oh yeah, sorry, Harriet. I'm half asleep, and I thought you were a customer. I know it's not contagious, but seeing the CEO in the state is a little depressing. That's why at lunch we're doing strength and balance training. Paddy, I'll show you how to knock it out burnout. Flyers, about them. Very sad. Ooh, a little coffee in the first thing. I don't even need it. Oh, like some animals. Well, I ain't got any coffee. I don't think that's what it is actually do this. Actually, I'll bet you, I guarantee there will be someone who's done this whole thing and not taking an ounce of damage. Cloak Swish. Launch a bomb. With every hit. Bleed yourself dry? Does that mean they flick bleed, or does that have to get bleed? Anyway, off we go to beat up Brad again. I can't get through floors. Excellent. I think the bleed is what I can. When I fight bleed, I get more damage. But I need to inflict bleed. And Dark Talons. Catch your enemy and drag them behind you. Dark Talons is not like other spells. The summon can only be cast by those versed in necromancy, which is Death's primary magical discipline. Each of the claws is concentration of shadow that cruelly cut through any target to find themselves in Death's immediate surroundings. Go give this a try. Okay, so it drags them into me. All the mana regenerates, but that's nice. Might get rid of it though, depending entirely what I can get for it. I mean, for getting small squad enemies, of course, that's great. I think his face goes away and it's like, you know what, let's get to the equipment storage department, because I would like to get some equipment. Over there, the office. That's a useful skill. And now we have Poison Bomb. So we've got 2 spells at the moment. Poison is useful for dealing with Brandyman. Dark Talon was nice, but you know what? I want some offense. Oh man, Patrick's like, someone keeps saying my food! Look at me. I'm not taking on a manager at the moment because it's annoying. So anyway, cash-wise I'm doing pretty good on my evaluations, so that's fine. That's a measly amount of thing. I don't thought I was in the door. I don't have any animal. There might be things on there, but I don't have anything to trigger them. Damn, my dash didn't take me far enough. Oh, close. See, this probably will be a secret thingy, but it can't get through. And that's why you use that. Oh, that's not a door. Oh, Sizzles. Jump and dive at lightning speed. I don't know about Poison though. Poison is pretty good at what he does. A wave of steel. Probably hits hard though. Well, actually it didn't hit that hard to be honest, but let's see what the shop has. Well, he's got some anima. I mean 1 point of anima. Prisium, heal, Slaymore. Okay, Slaymore was my best weapon. I take you, but quite frankly, Slaymore's way too good. is an awesome weapon. Also, heal. And you got enough. I don't have put in for that. It's Brad time! Hi, Brad. Yeah. Subdue the pyro ghosts. Subdue the staff. Subdue the gargoyle who's making a fool of me. Oh man, you act like you're overworked and not right in the head. Wait, we all know you're a compulsive liar. Bullseye. No, seriously, boss, I didn't mean like that. I'll get back to work right soon. I'll promise. No, get back to work right now. No compromises. Breathe, everything will be okay. Well, there's him being called off to someone else. Nice HP up that. I have 15 health left, oh dear god. Let's see. Gain 50% chance of PS. Tally, gain 5%. Launches darts. Arcane barbs. You know, look at the slice piercing damage. Cutting or rather that suits you more, or chopping. We didn't even use that big wrecking ball attack on him. I probably could have got more damage off if I just hit him with a big wrecker. I like these little stations with like food. Oh good. Oh Jerry. One thing we can discuss next work council meeting is that we need to set limits for the files we take on during sprints. Because of course, we need to close all the files before going on vacation. I get that. But if the files keep piling up for eternity, then how the blazes are we supposed to go on vacation? Yeah, boss, I'm upset. Don't act like I'm exaggerating. This nonsense affects you too. Yep, that's quite true, Jerry. Well, candle. You know what? Let's go for it. Upgrade next green cursors. So I'm gonna beat Grimes. That is a thing. I beat Brad multiple times now. 3 times actually. I got my Slayer sword so I can hit really hard. drop coffee. Thank God for that. I'd like it more than drop coffee. I guess that the 5% pierce chances. I'm betting Slay Sword does a good job. Hey. I don't care about anything else. I'll get coffee. Cappuccino. Up, 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 up. Man, good enough. No, that it. They had the big fight room, and that was all we got for this floor. Eesh. Please be a restroom. HR office and the hazardous floor. Oh, green, so guess it's just general floor, to be honest. Nothing's particularly special about it. Oh, then it's full of hazards. Annoyingly, he caught me in the middle of the animation. For each sorrow I take down, wipes out a good chunk of more people. There's 2 ways to go. Hold it. Shockwave. Nicely done. Good, let's go coffee. Coffee would have been good. Ooh. Anti-penalty. So I can remove a penalty on a curse. I could do a break room. Yes, I'll just hit the hazardous floor. Unless I get a thing for coffee or something that boosts my health back up, it's not got much of a difference. I haven't seen any perks for to boost. That's something that Skull had. It had. Evil trap. I'll take the extra 10 hands for you though. No sign of secret rooms yet. Problem is, I need something that actually increases my defense points. Are they saying because I've become so small and my body is weaker than it used to be? More espressos? That'd be great. I tried dodging last second. Didn't work. I'm gonna see an anime. I haven't found any secret walls since that first one I found. X4, no, I got blitzed last time I did it at Manager's Floor. Bad enough, I'm not going to have enough health, a lot of health to take on Grimes. I can really do with some boosting. Like, manic boosting, please. It's finally a Vulcan, so... Espresso coffees. More espresso coffees, please. I'll take 10 of them. Yeah, well, that weapon's look good though. Throw the way to the exit that way, so let's go this way. Arashi Kunai. Unlike the Kazakunai, the Hurricane tools were not forged by Death. They were acquired long time ago, before Death Inc. was even founded. Armed with his diploma from Old Coronal University, Death set out for the mortal world astride a livid, pale grey horse. That horse was Pitbook, metamorphosed because Death wanted to test out the spell that allowed him to become a valedictorian with top grades in all magical related subjects. Sai Swords. Death is real history buff, but he doesn't like to admit it, or even talk about it. But just one look at his magnificent collection of trophies will tell you all you need to know about his interest in history's most noteworthy characters and events. Medieval times were a non-stop procession of alliances and epic sagas, and Death took rare delight in the idea of welcoming Eleanor of Aquitaine to the land of dreary departed. Let's face it, when you... call me a cheap shot. I don't believe he caught me with a cheap shot like that. Fired up through the floor of all things. I don't have anything to unlock the door with. Intriguing floor. Let's see what one of these like. I really need a boost somehow. Don't get hit. Oh, dear God, what the... Failed. You're too nervous. Well, at least it deal ton damage to me, but... That's one of those soft floors I can never do. Oh, you're here, Master. Master, I am here to serve your master. Yep, I need 100 souls. Well, I can get some boosts. So unfortunately, these do not. See, I need to spend on this, and this one apply. This one hits. Do I have bonus damage when the enemy is near death? Applies death and dismemberment. Hits like a ton of bricks. So slow. for funerals. Aye. So it hits way harder. It hits the hardest, but it says also slowest. Deals 1% of the enemy's HP as damage with every hit. I'd love to have that. But I don't have any premium. With each termination. As my nephew would say, you're now a power creeper. Now, that's not how you say it, Dad. Uncle. I know what I am saying. Right, let's see if we can beat Grim this time. I'd highly doubt it. We have no enough health and no healings. We can either heal, nor can we deal more damage. Double whammy on that one. Alright, Grims. Just like liberals. You are so close to catastrophe with that dark barrel. Oh, this is my chance to light up one last time. Just try it, I dare you. I saw the fist come up just too late. Yeah, that's probably going to be the last run, unfortunately. Breakdown level 1 failed. Welcome to the afterlife. I do love the art style though.
Welcome to the afterlife.
I love the art style. It's simplistic, but it works so well with the characters. Nope. I don't think we're going to appear until I actually complete a run. Boss. What do you think about the most effective premature death strategy? Being eaten alive by ants or having your nostrils torn apart by an angry gorilla? Neither. They're both fearful. There's gotta be something I can have that will boulder ring and kill Brad twice. That's not cheap. Weapons. Food. Kill 25, gain 25 max HP if you kill a Sorrow or Fanager in under 15 minutes. From A to Zombie. Plus 10 damage in minutes. Wine of the Damned. Revives these headaches. Supposedly 9999 max mana until you take a hit. Hang on, isn't that Marks? 10 minutes. Juicy giblets. I didn't even go to Heartbreakers. Kills 6 crows apparently. Hitting over time for 5 minutes. Makes it all exceptionally expensive. Cool. Am I killing an enemy? Yeah. So you can't gain more contracts until you gain thing. Problem is all these are. Oh, that one's easy to get. case a lot of these are a case of actually we're almost close to getting that much really cheap. For extreme bodybuilding, not without consequences though. Slagor. Bees. Drag on. Oh, lovely. Unfortunately, there don't seem to be anything that boosts your actual stats. So you've got to go through every time with 65 health. You know what? Considering that. You know what? I think extra health. Signed, sealed, off we go. That used to be my hourglass. Ladies and gentlemen, let me present the Heart of Death Inc. He's doing a tour guide. Don't pay much attention to the vast piles of paperwork lying around. They're mostly just for decoration. The goal is to create an environment that conducive to completing administrative tasks. If looking around the offices makes you want to die of boredom, it means it's working. Different tour guides. You guys could like drop some. I do love the down smash on this weapon. Actually, there's a little down smash in general. Miss me. Anything as the extra health is great in my book. So what are you gonna give me, mate? You have a chance of dealing back. You know what it is? Weapon charges and get as many shots. Something else to do with it. He loves cursors, well, it means you. Let's go straight to equipment storage and get ourselves a weapon. That sleigh blade is so handy for dealing with most things. Now let's change the scenery, let's take ourselves up. It's also where our employees come to take their breaks surrounded by greenery. I don't know if you've noticed those pretty holes of light, yellow light around the place. This phenomenon occurs when mortals forget to water their houseplants. Orville, our junior R&D operator, calls it necrosynthesis. As long as the living rain legend, our beautiful company garden will continue to blossom. Oh yes, nothing else to waste. Lifesteal. I like Lifesteal. Can I have it longer? Boulders Rain. Okay, I can make it rain boulders. Good to know. Now, where is it? It's down here somewhere. Shockwave, poison mist. There's boulder rain. Conjure up stone out of thin air simply isn't possible unless you're an adult gargoyle. These formidable creatures can harness the spiritual power hidden in telluric lines and use it to transport rocky masses through space and time. Boulder rain is one example of this. It's one of the basic elements of a gargoyle's training. And when I use it with my own powers, it's fantastic. Also, I think it's good enemies. Crow. Ah, so that's what those things were. Black feathery beasts with vicious tempers. These half barbed wired birds could easily be mistaken for their earthly namesake, if only was as smart as those in the land of the living. The ones that roam on the grounds of Death Inc. are, in fact, alarmingly stupid. Well, give it. I can cast it multiple times at a time. Sometimes dropping down the nooks and crannies will get you the best stuff. I need that anymore. Please drop some. I beg you. There's a secret back there. Unless I drop anima, I can't get it. The cash is welcome, but I really would like some anima. No? No one's gonna drop any for me? Oh, so if I got 2 spells. No anima. I feel like there's another way up though. That's sad because we had there's a secret door there and I haven't got a single ounce of anima to open it up. You know what, let's hit the manager's office. Why not? I mean, good chance I could get killed by it, but... Oops. Right, I don't have to tell you what we're doing here, do I? It's time for a regular bathroom break. I just recommend you take one while you can have the chance. It's a long tour. Unfortunately, at the moment, the Hall of Eternity is the only floor company of working toilets. So if you have to call nature to answer, it's now or never, if you pardon my French. Line leading the line, baby. Okay. Hung. I walked quite to that now. Trying to get into the corner flick where he couldn't hit me, but it's just caught me in the last thing. Now that really will be the last one, unfortunately. And not a very good run either. We didn't even make the Brad this time.
Welcome to the afterlife.
I think part of our problem was because we didn't have any decent weapons. I heard that your technical unicorn's neck, it tastes like your favourite thing in the whole world. That's interesting. Mildly creepy, but interesting. Your last meeting with Mr. Hung didn't go so well. At least, that's why he said. Actually, in truth, he's concerned that Harriet is using him against his will to replace the easy 3.0 with knotted rope. He might be unsettled if you bring up the topic. I'll get straight to the point, Jocelyn. No need to walk a tightrope. Excellent, boss. More than outside your specialty. Well, that's going to be it for this run, I'm afraid. When we come back, Wednesday, Tactical, we're going to go nuke things. Actually, I think we've got a palladium mine. I think. Was it titanium? No, palladium. We're getting ourselves set up for titanium. In the really hot zone. Thankfully, we got that armor that increases our heat protection enough so we actually don't just burst into flames. But anyway, that's all for next time, though. So until then, I'll catch you Wednesday. See ya!